Hi, everybody. I'm Trin Johnson, and welcome to Dust in My Eye. So, I may have gotten just a little carried away here, and it is all because of this. I have this cute washi tape of a laundry line with socks on it, and I'm almost out of it. And I wanted to get something else that was on a laundry line. And I was working in my journal, and I use the washi tape to separate different things that happen during the day. And I like to use this when I've done laundry. And I knew I was getting low on it, like the roll was starting to feel a little skimpy. So the next time that I was doing laundry, I was able to use these cute little sweaters because I was washing some sweaters, but it made me remember that I was almost out of the um, laundry line washi tape. So the next day, I went onto Etsy to see what I could find, and I ended up finding 3 different laundry lines, and I think I ended up getting 2 of them. But then that took me down a rabbit hole of, well, if I'm gonna pay for shipping, I should see what else they have, and then I'd go to a different person to see if they had something like the other things I was looking at, and pretty soon I was just like, um, yeah, I had a lot of different things in my cart. And then I went to Amazon to see what they had, to see if I was buying something that I could get readily on Amazon. Although I prefer to use Etsy because I prefer to support small businesses. I have an Etsy shop, so I know what it's like. But it seemed silly for me not to see what I could get on Amazon because that I have a Prime membership and don't have to pay for shipping. So anyway, down the rabbit hole I went, and I've been waiting to open these. It's taken about 6 weeks to get them all because some of them were coming from Hong Kong. Um, and there was one holdout that took quite a while, and I finally got it the other day. So I'm going to take these and open them all up and then put all the tape here, and we'll take a look at it. And then I am going to fill in some of the blanks in my journal where I had left space for some of them that I knew I was getting as I worked my way through the end of that journal. And if that doesn't take too terribly long, I'll show you how I generally illustrate the things that I draw in my journal. For the most part, I have kind of a way I do it. And if that sounds interesting and you would like to take a look at my journal, then stick around till the end. And if you're just interested in seeing what washi tape I got, then that's pretty much going to be at the beginning. So I'm going to open all this up and I'll be right back. So this is all the tape. I didn't take it all out of its packages because some of the packaging is really cute. This person sent a card and a sticker. And a little sticker and a little postcard with these ones. This person sent some Japanese candy and a thank you note in these. This person sent a thank you note. This was the problem child that I waited a long, long time for. This one and all these whole pile is all from Amazon. This one, they sent a sticker. It's very shiny with theirs. This one sent a dum-dum sucker and a business card. This one sent a thank you. And they're in this cute little paper, which I will set aside for collage. Let's see, this one. This one, it's all wrapped up. Cute little tissue paper. And a thank you note. And another set of stickers, a couple stickers. And let's see what this one is. Is that it for that one? Yeah. Okay, this one has a thank you note. And I think a discount scan. Let's see. I think that's it for that. And then there's all the ones that are from Amazon. Oh, this one. See? There was a lot. I did not buy these with the intention of making a video, but once I bought them all, I thought, well, shoot, maybe you guys would like to see this. There might be some other washi tape obsessed people out there. This one has some different things too. This one, these are a roll of sticky notes. And these are stickers. So, holy Toledo. Okay. How do we even do this? I'm trying to find the ones that started it all. Right here. One of the laundry line ones. Make sure they're in focus. It's really cute. This was from Rebecca Jane Woolbright. That was the store. I also got some, I'm not very good at this, am I? Towards me. It's hops, like for beer. Again, from her store. I really, I enjoy a beer. And that was why I got those two. Let's see. I know I'm not going to keep this all straight. That wasn't the one. Where's the one? This one was a one-off, but it's a playground. Let me open it up and see. Oh, can I get it opened easily? My grandson enjoys playing on the slide and the swings and all that. He's 2 years old. And I thought it would be fun to have this. So when we get to go to the park with him, I'd have something that was of the park. It's got a swing set, and I think there's a slide too. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's why I bought that. I almost didn't because we don't get to see him very often, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to get it now while I'm getting all the rest of these, and I'm glad I did. Let's look at these ones. Sometimes I just ended up with some more neutral ones just because I was trying to meet a certain requirement to get a discount. That was the other thing. If you bought so much, you could get like 15% off or something. So I ended up with that filtering into things. I think what I'll do at the end here is in my description, I will leave all the different Etsy shops that I shopped at. And that way, if there's one that particularly spoke to you, you should have some kind of idea of where I got it. This is Big Leaves. And the other thing I was trying to find was sunset and sunrise, but mostly sunset, because I paint a lot of sunsets, so I have a lot of sunsets in my book. And this one was kind of that ilk, where I could use it for a sunset. I think this one is sunset. Yeah, there was a few different ones. You know what? I think I'm going to unwrap these and then I'll show them to you, because this is going to take a long time if I have to unwrap each one of these. So I just got them all unwrapped, and I wanted to say that this order came with a little sample of washi tape on a embroidery floss binder. I think that's really cool. So that's a little bonus kitty cat. I'm gonna put with my kitty cats. I kind of tried to categorize them to a certain extent so that maybe this is a little quicker. So first, I have these stickers that are like little squares. I was trying to meet a minimum, and I thought that they might have some interesting little things on them. They're very just abstract. And this little guy is little sticky notes that are sushi. I thought those were kind of cute. So the wash ones that I have are this one that I showed you, and this one with kitties on it that I thought was kind of cute. Those are the two wash line ones. This one is beachy. With little sailboats and sand and stuff. Let's see. These are sunsetty ones that are from Etsy. These are also sunsetty ones. I showed you this one. And that's what those are. These are house ones. There's these houses. There's the playground one I showed you. And there is these mid-century modern lamps that are kind of cool. These are the kitty cat ones that, along with the one sample she gave me, and kind of mid-century modern kitty cats, and some little skinny ones, which are always fun, and then more little skinny ones that are kitty cats. These were from Amazon. And let's see. Then we have this one that's rocks. I do a lot of rock collecting, rock hunting when I'm at the cottage. So I'm often talking about that. So that's why I got that one. This is all art related. I'm going to save that one. I'll show you in a minute. Or art or stationery. These are pencils and inks and stuff like that. And then, so are these. These are kind of art supply stencil. Did I say stencil? Pencils. Art supplies and pencils. Spatter, always good. More kind of, there we go. Just a generic scribbly kind of one. Good for art. more pencils and notebooks and things like that, stationery related, and a cutting board one. I thought that was kind of fun. This one is super cool for artists. It's got um, like name brand things on it. It's got, let me see if I can open it up. Like Caran d'Ache pencils, Luminance pencils, and ink and journals, and there's also, where is it? Neocolor 2, Arches watercolor paper. It's just really cool. Sennelier oil pastel paper. It's just that one. I'm really excited about that one. All right, let's put that aside. Kitty cats. Food related. I've got these little teeny food related ones from Amazon, and more little food related ones from Amazon, and bigger food related ones with cherries and strawberries, and I think this one's ramen, bowls of ramen. And this one is breakfast and more noodle bowls. And then mid-century modern bottles and the beer ones and liquor bottles when we do mixed drinks, and another food related one, groceries, I think this one is. That was kind of fun. And these ones are just like all over pattern kind of things. That's what this pile is. And these are for recording videos related, which I do a lot of. This was a freebie that they sent me in one of the packages. Happy New Year. I think it was Amanda Michelle Designs. This was the plant one. I got flames, partly because we're doing a 50s themed dance and my husband's shirt has flames on it, and I thought that would be fun to use. These are all Legend of Zelda related, so when I'm playing Legend of Zelda, now I have some different washi tapes to use for that when I put that in my book. This is a cool music one with little birds on the wire, kind of on the staff. This was the one that I waited for, which if you know the game Azul, it looks a lot like the game, and I thought this was kind of cool. Just a pretty pattern. I got some dinos for my grandson when we're playing dinos or something, or he talks about them when we chat. These are drops of water and little frogs with umbrellas for rainy days. I have some umbrellas, but they're not in great shape and they're kind of wearing out. The shiny part's coming off. This, I think you can see better if I open it up. This was my version of sunshine. I don't know if you can see it there or not. It's really hard to find a sun on washi tape, like a rising sun or a just little suns. You would think that would be pretty straightforward, but I have not been able to find any. That was the closest I could find. This is from Amazon, and it's full of kitty cats, and there's some other little animals in here too, some dogs, and I think I see a cow, some farm animals. So that's what this box is. And then this box is also full of kitty cats, but it's also full of birds and dogs and some vegetables and stars and moons and bunny rabbits. And I thought these were kind of cute. So there's that one. And they came with this nice cheat sheet of what's in there. This one also came with a cheat sheet, and it is all like scenery. So I thought this would work well. Some of these would work really well for sunsets. There was a lot of wordy ones in here, which is not my thing. I don't generally use ones that are wordy unless I have one that says yum, 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 and I use that one a fair amount. But there is one in here about sunsets, so I could see that maybe being useful. Anyway, those were kind of cool. So I think I have covered all what I got. So I added it up and it was 147 rolls of washi tape. But I will use them. I will use all the ones from Etsy for sure. And I'll use a lot of the ones from Amazon because those I didn't curate. So there are some in there that I probably won't use, but there's a lot in there that I will. So anyway, so now I'm going to clear this off and I'm going to get out my journal and I'm going to try and fill in some of the ones that I was waiting on. And I might show you how I illustrate stuff when I am illustrating it in my book, how I go about it. So that's next. Okay, so I am going to fill in some of the spots that I have left. Sometimes I write down what it is I want to put there. Sometimes I'm not by my washi tape when I'm working on this, and I can't bring it all with me. I try to bring some of it if I'm going to be gone for a long time. I have a 6, I think, or so plastic thingies that I put in the back of the book that allow me to put tape on those to save for when I want to have tape come with me. I'm going to do that so that I can cut that better. I have moved on to the next book, so this was with the other book. I usually use this each day, put it behind what I'm working on. So that one's done. Let's go to the next one is there. And this was my sewing one, which I think I lumped together with my art ones. I've been doing a lot of sewing lately, so I was kind of happy that I had ordered one that was sewing related. Now, when it doesn't want to quite fit, I have to make a decision whether I'm going to keep the stuff on top or whether I'm going to keep the stuff on the bottom. I think I'll do it this way this time. And I keep a little ruler for trimming. Well, this time I think I'm just going to follow my line here, not make it straight. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I slice it. Okay, there's 2. This one is getting music. I think I have to fill in some of that yet too, with the cute little birdies on it. What I've also come to find out is when I write my words, sometimes I make the tails too long. And if you put washi tape over top of them, you can't really pick it up. You pick up the pencil when you pick it up. So that's when I need to redo my letters a little bit. Like that. There's another one. This one is the kitty wash line. Just couldn't resist this. It was just too flippin' cute. Oh, don't be like that. Once in a while. It does that. I just have to go slow. I need a new blade on this knife, but I'm not going to do that right this second. Okay, one more. No, two. There's two on this page. Breakfast and Zelda. This is the breakfast. There we go. And my Legend of Zelda. It is always fun to get new washi tape because I use it every single day. And I enjoy having new ones to use. So that worked pretty good there. Then this is my new one. And I keep all my pens and pencils here. I usually have this guy tucked in here. And this one has a bird from Chile on it. That sticker my husband got me. So I'm going to take out these 3 pens. This one is number 3 micron, a number 10 micron, and then I have this gray brush pen. And I'm going to go to this morning. I went, take that off, it'll rest easier. I went to the chiropractor this morning, and then I stopped at the grocery store, and that's what today's is. So what I like to do is draw it in pencil, generally speaking. Then I draw it with the micron. Sometimes I get fancier than other times, but most times it's just something simple like this. And then I like to let that dry just a hot minute. And then I erase it with this great Cretacolor eraser that makes lots of crumbs, but it's the only thing I found that really erases this paper. I got these books on Amazon. They come in a pack of 6. And I like having the dots because I can write and I can draw on it. It can handle a little bit of watercolor. It can handle colored pencils. It's nice that way. Now I take my number 10 and I always do a shadow on the bottom and on the right side. So everything gets that treatment. Bottom and right side. Now, the next thing I do is take this gray and just give it a place to rest so they're not just floating in the middle of the page. And then I would paint that, and this I have to find out, this was Blueberry Pomegranate Bubbly. I think it was Bubbly. And I need to see what that looks like so that I can draw that on there. This was one of my shopping bags with a bag of chips in it, and this was a bottle of water, big bottle of water. And now I'm going to put this one down here because this is groceries. They happen to be Japanese groceries, but that's okay. And that's what I'm going to put in that spot. I do need my little guy here so I can cut it. And there we go. I'm not going to bother to paint that right now. I think you can figure that part out. This is what I was talking about for extra washi tape and stickers and things. I have these sheets that I can put stuff on when I know I'm going to need a certain kind of sticker and I'm going out of town and what have you. So those come in really handy too. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it was informative. I hope it was fun. Yeah, I bought a lot of washi tape. I really did. A little crazy. I don't know that it's going to fit. But if you'd like to see where I store it, just watch the video that I've linked in the description. Because it's a really cool old library file card thing. And like card catalog. And somehow, I think maybe I'll just take out the ones that I really don't ever use so that I can put in the new ones. And we will see. So thank you for coming along with me in my washi tape craziness. And I hope to see you back here. I really appreciate you being here. And if you would like to, please check out my Etsy shop where I have prints of my artwork, along with cute little monsters and other fun stuff for sale.